Make it
That
clap.
was a 2-clap sync. All right, ready?
2-clap sync is the name of my favorite Asian pop star. You're on a public transport and somebody's listening to 100 gecs. Like, they make Guantanamo core music.
Yeah.
That's their genre.
The context was basically if you overhear music from your neighbors, which we did here at the studio, it was Kanye West and
They had a good playlist.
Yeah, it was some casual music, like, but if you're saying, like, you can't just say, "Oh, dude, your music's too loud." It's like, what music? Some music you can play too loud, like smooth jazz. Nobody should complain about that.
Yeah.
But there is some music that is just obnoxious to even play at a medium volume, like,
Yeah.
and 100 gecs is one of those. Like, they try to be annoying. Like,
Yeah. They make Little Brother core.
they make them. It's like PS2 soundtrack music sampled
Nightcore.
hypercore, hyper popcore, fucking 2 people who never got laid until they're fucking 23 years old, and then
Yeah. They make bipolar personality disorder. Core.
Yeah, the Laura Les and
I don't know their names.
Yeah, the other
Her
one.
name's Les. Is that a stage name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Laura Lesbian.
Yeah,
is her full name.
I think that's what it must be.
But fucking yeah.
There was a tag team in WWE, and they were, guess what they were called? The Lesbians.
Really?
Yeah.
That sells, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that might have been, was that early, like WWF, or was that when Edge?
It was Attitude Era.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of sexual themes.
Yeah.
I saw a clip the other day of like Triple H forcing, it was consensual, but he suggested a woman show her tits in the crowd.
Oh my God, dude. I saw that when I was a little kid, and I was like, that was my fucking go-to. If I wanted to see boobs, I could pull that up.
She's 100% a
plant.
Yeah. Like she has fake tits
Yeah.
and everything. It's like literally, I guess if you have fake tits, that's probably how you get some of your money's worth. For you,
You gotta show them off.
Yeah, you don't just get fake tits to not
Quiet fake
show
tits.
them at Triple H.
Yeah.
Matches.
Sleeper tits.
She's not even a wrestling fan. Just anywhere you could show your tits is where she's going.
That's like her business. Like, show my tits LLC. Like, do you need a lady to take her top off in a horror movie? Give me a call.
And during COVID, it's like, yeah, I'm not showing my tits a lot anymore. I'm not making a lot of money.
Yeah. Another thing with tit implants is I've seen it with like prawn women. They get more than one. And then there's a chance they just fuck up your tits for life. Like, and you can never go back.
Well, that's with any surgery.
Yeah.
You know, like I used to think it was like the doctors knew what they were doing when I was a kid. Now it's like, I realized one thing in Florida, you really shouldn't trust. Maybe you should, but someone said, I don't trust any Florida doctors. And that made sense to me because I was like, damn, my entire life. Maybe it's Florida doctors. Like maybe that's what's not good.
I think if you need a BBL, Miami is probably the spot. Probably got the top BBL people on the planet Earth.
I don't need one. But
I don't know, man. A lot of the comments have been knocking our appearance lately. A lot of people saying you need a BBL.
Yeah, I ordered at Amazon. I ordered a mirror next day delivery.
I need a BFL, a butt facelift. I don't even know what that means. Just you're ugly. Yeah.
They take ass meat and make you more pretty.
Yeah, we made a video. There's a short making fun of the guy that was the witness to the Trump thing with the goofy hair and the visor, the novelty haircut.
Yeah, check that out.
We're getting fucking lit up.
Getting lit up. What we could take it though. I mean,
yeah,
we understand. You know, we're gonna make fun of a guy who's got a funny hat. I mean, how dare us?
Yeah,
honestly.
Somebody died too, dude, he's disrespectful for wearing a novelty hat while talking about like a giant event in American history. Like, take that shit off.
Yeah, if anything, that's our side of it. Is like, we're pointing out how disrespectful it is. This guy is wearing a funny hat during the interview.
Yeah,
you know?
Come on.
And that's all it was. We were not talking, you know, there's like
imagine a guy giving a 9/11 interview like right after it happened and he's wearing a Green Bay Packers cheese head, like a big block of cheese on his head.
Dude, that'd be fucking that'd be one of those things that'd be like linked to all the conspiracies. What was the cheesehead doing there
Yeah.
at 9/11?
The Packers are all the way. They were playing in Wisconsin the night after. Why was he still in New York?
The Joe Rogan special. He talks about aliens and shit
I didn't watch it.
and a lot.
Fuck. I should have.
You should watch it. Yeah, I don't know why he wore. Look at me talking with my fucking appearance, but
Yeah.
that
In the
shirt.
banana yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard a theory that he wants to cover up his muscles. He thought that'd be more distracting to have his muscles.
That's what he
showing.
says.
Yeah.
But he's not like intimidatingly muscular.
Aside from the terrible special, one thing I did see was he literally promotes it in a cold plunge. He's like, "Oh, just did a fucking workout, but my special's available on Netflix Live. It's live." It's like, and someone's commenting like, "How does the funny man like? You think you're bragging about like looking tough in a cold plunge? It's like it doesn't quite go together." It's like either if you're trying to be like
Can't be cool and funny.
yeah, it's the ultimate
That's why we got to take our L's because we're going for being the ultimate funny man.
yeah. No, it's
Took my bruises, took my bumps. Yeah. So shout out to our other most hated thing when we did a positive review of Eminem. We got fucking massacred for that one.
oh yeah.
That was funny.
We've been really dipping our toe into controversy a lot recently.
Yeah.
And despite us being lifelong Eminem fans, we get berated by Eminem fans.
Yeah,
for
the
being
stands are out.
haters. It's tough. Yeah, it's tough out there, guys. Trying to promote yourself.
You were showing me people. It was like a meme about tinted windows, and people in the comments were anti window tints for some reason.
Yeah, it's this meme right here. How it feels riding around with no tint, and it's the I've never even seen this episode of
Yeah, this
SpongeBob.
is definitely late SpongeBob.
It's a fucking big square bus. It's 100% windows, and you just see right through these goofy ass guys smiling, looking like absolute fucking dorks in a bus. And it's funny, and I relate to it because I have tint, and but I also live in Florida.
Who has no tint? Like none? There's always some.
You go
Right.
through these comments, and it is very polarizing. People are insulting the poster for saying nobody is looking inside your car. At best, they'll get a glance at you when they pass, but then forget about it 2 seconds later.
Tell me you have insecurities without telling me you have insecurities.
Yeah, what the fuck? It only feels like that if you have little man syndrome.
What the fuck?
You have little man syndrome if you want tinted windows.
Americans ...
I think either these people just don't like tint is illegal in their country or something, and they think that they have to hate it, or they don't get the point. That is bullshit about no one's looking at your car. They do.
Yeah, they do look at you. People look at me all the time.
And it's like, you know what else is like bothering me about this? I don't know if these people literally never drove or never had a car with tinted windows. Someone said, I don't even like tinted windows. It makes it hard to see. It's not a tinted windshield. That's completely different.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really worried about people looking from the front of your car into your windshield. That's not really that exposing. Like, but it's the side mirror. It's your left and right mirror on the or not mirror, window on the
It's
side.
also just, it's hot as fuck in Florida, and it makes your car cooler because less heat is getting let in.
The smaller the car, though, maybe if you're like really low to the ground.
Does that make sense? Would it make your car cooler? Or does that not make any sense?
The tint?
Yeah, that would definitely make it cooler.
People say it matters. I think it probably does. Yeah.
I know. I saw a test. Those things you put in your windshield to block the sun, those actually lower the temperature in your car by like multiple degrees.
Uh-huh.
So that's pretty cool.
You're referring to the big fold out,
Yeah.
reflective, giant fucking
Yeah.
thermal blanket looking thing. I hate those. I never use those.
You got to use it.
You got to keep it in your fucking car, and it's like sitting there.
I can do it like an Asian guy stacking cups. I can take it out, put it in the window in fucking 0.5 seconds.
It's situational because I notice you don't have it on now, do you?
No, I only do it when I'm at work and shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
When it's going to be. Because when I'm home, I can start my car early.
I see guys who use that. You know what I would like that for is when you're chilling in your car, and then you're like,
I do that. I'll take a hard break, put that up, lean back in my seat, perhaps fall asleep.
Yeah, I would do that for sure. Maybe will invest in one of those actually.
Yeah. It turns your fucking You want to talk about privacy? Now all of a sudden I'm fucking Mr. Incognito. Nobody knows that I'm watching a fat guy play Overwatch.
I always thought it'd be cool to have like those big like the truck cabs with the camper inside of them, basically. Like I don't know if that's what the term, but it's like the big truck that you haul shit in. But there's like you inside the interior, there's a whole living space.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought that'd be cool to just have, like, if you were technically homeless.
It's crazy when it's a husband and wife and the wife doesn't drive, so it's like she's almost like a slave or something. Like she's just stuck in these living quarters and for no real reason, and then gets fucked and then like stays in her living quarters more.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a one thing. Like I've seen videos of guys who have like dates or maybe hookers in the back. Like, and
Yeah.
I saw the one where they get in a crash and she like flies like in the windshield, like completely naked.
Truckers
That-
and hookers actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Like, and it's almost more ethical than the opposite. Like, if he was pretending to like want to have a relationship with some girl in Wisconsin and he's gonna be here for 11 hours and then he's leaving and going 18 states away.
Yeah,
Like,
the availability of hookers is weird. It's like, I wonder, do you schedule it weeks in advance or do you just
probably
get
depends.
an
You can probably
impulse?
get anything. I'm sure a lot of like it's not advanced hookers. Like probably the majority is like guys doing drugs and getting horny, being like, "Oh my god, call the hooker hotline."
Fucking yeah.
Dude, that's the worst worst product to get scammed on. Like if they show up and it's like not what you ordered. When they fuck your order up and it's a prostitute, that's the worst.
There was a video where a guy comes to a dude's house and thinks he's coming to a hooker's house, and it's just some guy, and he's like, "No, like I'm not a hooker." He's like, "Oh, I ordered a hooker or whatever." And
Just openly saying that, like, "Hey, are you the hooker?
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
come with me?"
that happened. And there was I think the wife got blamed for it actually.
Oh, the wife was low-key a hooker?
Because they used her name and address as a fake hooker.
Maybe
It
she's a
sounded like
real hooker.
bullshit. Yes, I think she was a real hooker actually.
Yeah.
She fucked up her work number.
Is hooker like is that a bad one, or are you not supposed to say hooker? Is it prostitute or is that worse? Oh, sex worker is what they say now.
Yeah.
Which like it's all sex work and stuff, but it is like when a straight girl is like, I'm non-binary and she only dates guys. When people are like, oh, I'm a sex worker and they don't get fucked. Like you're not putting in the hours like these girls that are on the front lines getting banged out.
Yeah. The frontline workers.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Those are the infantry, like the girls that actually get piped down. Like if you show like almost your nipple on Patreon or something, like you're not a fucking real. You can't claim the valor of these girls that are out there getting truck stop plowed. Like that's the real hardcore women.
you wonder if it's like not McDonald's because they're doing good, but it's like you're selling hamburgers for $10 and then you see like Gordon Ramsay selling them for like $40. You're like, what are we doing wrong? Or whatever. It's like you got to market yourself differently. Like, because yeah, back in the day, I think porn was just like you get like in all these fucked up scenes and you really don't have control of you don't have a platform to post your own porn. And now OnlyFans, someone could just, like you said, just post a little like their nipple and then make as much money as you did for like getting
Yeah.
gang banged or whatever.
Yeah.
From, like Freddy's porn.
Make more money for
Yeah.
doing like showing less, not even getting touched by anybody.
I bet they are pissed. Fucking yeah. These the new generation of porn star of uptight porn stars. These don't want to work. Back in my day,
We were doing fucking blow bangs every Thursday.
I got a fucking a 5-man bukkake, and I had to wait 8 weeks for the check.
And 2 of the guys had hepatitis B.
I lost a tooth
Yeah.
from a fucking one of those. There's like the Castle, like that one production company that had the Castle, and they do like the BDSM.
I was never too into that, to be honest. Not
I'd
too
always
familiar.
see it. It stuck out to me because they would show off their real property, and it was like a fucking actual medieval castle in Europe.
What?
Yeah,
Are you sure it wasn't like Full House where they show like the house in the front and it's a different place?
I'm pretty sure because I heard that it was it, but
it was a sitcom house.
I
like,
was
they have
familiar with the like for at one point how it got bought and sold by someone else, and it was like sitting vacant for a while. But yeah, it was like it'd be awesome to own a castle.
A splooge castle.
I'm just never gonna wear shorts again.
You need a nutsack football.
We just have footballs every episode.
And we don't ever talk about football.
Yeah, we gotta get that. I don't know if we should keep that in.
I have another football.
Yeah, give me the football.
You think this one?
Wait, this was on your nuts.
Yeah.
I don't want that one.
Through my pants. The fuck? How fucking gross do you think my sack? All of these have been on my.
No, someone's gonna comment that my. Wait, but this might actually bring more attention.
It's not a chill way to hide your nuts. That's why it's fun.
What the? Is that good?
It's all men are doing it. GQ says that this is the new way to do it. You gotta fucking have the sack football. That's the funniest solution to a problem. I swear they do shit like that in movies, like when something's framed and it looks weird. They'll like put a pie on the on the windowsill. On the Willow set is what it was at. I don't know what the fuck that is.
On the Willow Smith.
Yeah. So we're recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's keep it rolling. I got a bunch of topics that we were supposed to cover. A friend of mine was like, "Yeah, Sunday is my mom and dad's birthday," and I was like, "Whoa, they have the same birthday?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Are they twins?" And he didn't think that was funny. He did not think it was funny, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever to ask him if his parents are twins because they were born on the same day.
That is would that be a deal breaker in a relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, just that once a year people would ask that question.
He said, I asked him if anybody's ever like made that joke before, and he said no.
Fucking bullshit. Well, that's his parents, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's stupid. Maybe their birthday is not. Maybe he thought their anniversary was their birthday.
Or maybe they are twins and that's why he didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, birthdays can...
Twin incest must create the most monstrosity, baby. Like, that must be fucking brutal level because you're, like, so similar DNA-wise.
Yeah. You just get... Your DNA gets fragmented. It's like
because
double
both
encoded.
Parents are equally related. Like, I don't know how that works. Is that worse than brother? Like, twin baby must, like, have fucking Dr. Octopus legs. That's crazy.
I don't know. The genealogy shit sounds so stupid. It's like they'll be like...
The study of genies?
They'll be like dominant and non-dominant traits, and they'll be like, oh, brown hair is a dominant trait.
Yeah.
It'll be like fucking like how in Overwatch you could cancel one ability with the other. It's like, dude, the balancing of DNA is broken.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they love to say like something is a mutation. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? And isn't everything a mutation? As like, yeah, that's actually a mutation if you didn't know. Having long eyelashes.
Or having 6 fingers. I saw someone have 6 fingers. That'd be pretty cool.
They say like blue eyes is a mutation or green eyes or something.
It's pretty rare. I have blue eyes, but they're losing their color.
I guess growing up in like white people parts of Florida, spending most of my time, like blue eyes, I've never considered it rare. Like, I swear 30% of the people at least have blue eyes around here.
Yeah.
At least the white people.
It's common, but brown is very common.
It's true.
That's the most. I couldn't imagine having brown eyes.
That's why. It's just me and my brown-eyed girl. I love rock and roll. I don't know if we ever talked about that on this, but we had a friend in middle school, and we were like talking about music. Like, so what genres do you listen to? And he's like, I listen to rap, listen to a lot of rock and roll. And we both thought that was the funniest thing ever. And he's like, what? Like, I like rock and roll. And we're like, that's like fucking my blue suede shoes. Like, that's like Elvis shit.
Yeah, and he was being shitty too, because they're like, what kind of music do you like? He's like, I don't know, like rock and roll.
Yeah.
And then we were like, so he was being an asshole. So we were already like, okay, well, rock and roll, like, what's that? The fucking chat GDP answer? Like,
yeah.
fucking, but this was back in like 2011. And chat GDP didn't exist. So he was really just that dumb.
Like, he listens to fucking Little Richard or whatever. the fucking piano screaming guy.
Yeah, but piano was huge. And you don't hear that anymore.
You do a little bit.
Despite that being probably the most versatile instrument. Like, you could cover almost any. You could cover like a guitar song with the piano. But
what's up with people that are in like band, like or orchestra, and they do something like the cymbals? Like, what is the skill ceiling on that?
I think you get kind of told what to do, and then that's kind of what it sets. Like, so you get the cymbal. And then that's just basically. And the good thing is you don't have a lot of responsibility.
Do the cymbal guys get CTE from that fucking shockwave right in front of your face all day?
I think they were hearing protection, hopefully.
It still rattles your brain around, just fucking smashing that shit right in front of your face all day.
I would hate having the instruments that are just big and bulky, like the
tuba.
Yeah, the tuba, the trump, the giant.
That's why it's like you're a fucking dork if you have that one. That's not, you get no pussy for playing the tuba. But if you're like ripping the flute, you get like mad girls that have armpit hair pussy.
I've seen like school choir, not choirs, but like what are they called, orchestras or whatever.
I was in choir in 6th grade.
And then they'll have a kid who has like an electric guitar, and he'll do like a solo for one of the songs. It's like,
yeah,
Jesus, like that kid's fucking
Steve Vai on the Halo 2 soundtrack, just fucking shredding. Like, and it doesn't even fit in.
You know, it's like fucking every girl in the fucking
yeah, Zeus the guitar lord just fucking
and then you're like, okay, wait, here's my part.
Yeah.
Fucking cymbals crash together.
The video of the kids playing like the national anthem or something, and the kid that is playing the cymbals, it's like a middle school or something, and he drops the cymbals and he doesn't know what to do, so he just fucking, it's a hard salute.
Yes.
That kid's quick on his feet. Like, he got so much shit for that. That was a good ass reaction.
Yeah, that was Kyle Rittenhouse actually. But he
that's kind of believable. I haven't seen it in a while, but that could be him.
I think it was. But his cymbal malfunctioned and broke. So there was.
It wasn't even his fault.
He couldn't even just pick it up. It was like it broke, and he assessed the situation, and then he just saluted the flag. But the drummer is also a cool band member to be.
What did he do?
Not that video, but just a cool thing to do. Like, drum.
The only thing I don't like about drummers is some of them prefer to be barefoot. Which is crazy.
Pretty disgusting, yeah. But
if you're playing fucking like metalcore double bass, slamming that shit all day with your stinky toes, it's gonna ruminate throughout the whole environment.
The thing with drummers though is you're so not a solo act at all. Like, you can't. Not only does it take a whole crazy setup to be. I'm surprised that they're even accommodated for in bands just based off how much setup.
Logistics. Yeah,
you need all these. You need a mic up. I mean, for a studio, well, even for a live performance, you probably got to have at least like 12 microphones.
Yeah,
just for the drum kit alone, and that's like insane. Like that they deal with that just for. I mean, I guess it's important.
Some people, like punk bands, their drummer has like 3 pieces to his whole setup. But then you see guys that do like super technical drumming. Have you ever seen the guys that have like they sit in an RX Racer gaming chair and have a 360-degree like simulator set up
with headphones?
Just real drums though, just 1,000 cymbals and 20 toms.
Oh, yeah, with real drums.
It's real, but I'm saying like it's set up like it's a fake thing, like. It's set up like it's VR or some sort of a simulation, though. He's just fully enclosed in this environment of drums. Yeah. Like he has to get fucking craned in and out like a claw machine.
Yeah, how do you get it? It like opens and he built a frame around all that equipment.
Yeah, and it's like you needed every last one of those. Like some of those toms aren't redundant.
Yeah, boink, 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 boink. It's for running a fucking solo and like Sometimes drum solos just sound goofy as fuck. Like I think there's one. Was it the drummer of Queen? He has a pretty crazy setup. Like
I
if
don't
you
know.
see him, it's like over the top. He needs like like cowbells and all this type of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
I
that.
like a nice cowbell. You could add. I don't drum, but like if you had, I think you could add one cowbell.
It'd be funny to have a real drum kit and then you have an 808 cowbell. Like just have some random electronic one piece of it. Talked about that. I did almost commit shopping cart vehicular manslaughter at Costco. Had the heaviest cart in the world and I was pushing it through Costco. My weakling arms could barely move it. And as I was pushing to leave, there's this lady by the food court section, this Asian lady that was like really short and kind of wide. And then she just all of a sudden juts out in front of my car. Dude, I stopped within 1 millimeter of plowing this lady with like a 200-pound car. She would have done like a fucking full flip through Costco.
Oh my
The
God.
momentum, like I wasn't even pushing it that fast, but it was so heavy. Like I kind of hurt my shoulders trying to stop it.
And Costco cars are not
Yeah,
light.
behemoth.
Yeah, they're double wide like cart. They're for those
Yeah.
big boxes.
Dude, I would have trucked this lady. It would have been so brutal. Would have made the news.
Fucking yeah, you gotta be careful. They keep their carts pretty well lubricated though. The wheels, like I go to Walmart, all the carts are
Fucked.
shit.
Yeah, it's not a pleasure shopping there.
You're like pushing it through sand. It's like the place is flooded, and you're trying to push your
Yeah,
cart.
there's a
That's how-
dreadlock in one of the wheels and it doesn't spin all the way.
Yeah, it's fucking really bad, and then we'll never replace any of them.
Yeah, they don't. I bet if you like go and leave a sticker like underneath on the bearing or something, and then check it in 10 years, you'll find the same sticker there. Like they have not done a single second of maintenance on those things.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be worth it to just like once every 3 months have a guy that comes and repairs all of them? Like, what the fuck? That's probably not that expensive.
when I worked at a grocery store, I don't know how often it was, but they would have people come in, and we would leave the carts outside for the night, and someone would pressure wash all the carts. But I don't know about maintaining it. It's crazy when you think those carts are probably like a couple $100 at least. They might be $1,000.
No.
I'm not sure.
No way.
Maybe $500.
No. You're talking about a deluxe one that has fucking air conditioning.
Like the Publix shopping
no
carts.
chance. 500.
I think
And they buy them in bulk. It's probably like $100 or 120.
right when they buy them in bulk, it gets cheaper.
Yeah.
But I honestly do think that those are.
$1,000 shopping cart. There's no way.
I would believe it, dude. I mean, what do you get for $100? You literally get like a plastic toaster nowadays. Like, get a
That's
metal.
so not true.
Yeah,
you can get a shitty toaster for $5.
You can, yeah. Toasters are still reasonable.
Yeah.
But and I look at your plastic. That's not to say that your toaster's shitty.
It is
We
pretty
pan
shitty.
the camera over to a plastic toaster on the counter. But
That's pure fucking metal. Which weighs 25 pounds.
I hope you don't.
Go pick it up. I bet you can't lift it.
I'll pick it up later.
It weighs 1 ounce, literally. It is cheap as fuck.
I like watching flea
What
markets.
does a deluxe toaster get you? Like,
At least 4 slices, and then a bagel
for who?
for.
2 people live here.
Well, you don't eat 2 slices each.
No.
Well, I would. I like more.
It's also space. Like I don't
Raisin
want to. I
Bran.
don't have a lot of room in the apartment.
Absolutely no. Yeah, a toaster should not be a permanent. I don't think you should, unless you really are using it every day. I don't keep my toaster out.
Yeah.
out. Yeah, I put it away.
It only comes out really on the weekends for break fast.
But one thing you don't have that I love, but I've had 2 and thrown them all out because I stopped using them, is a toaster oven.
I have an air fryer.
Like they're the same. It's not an air fryer. They're a little different. An air fryer is loud, and it's quick, but
loud is so not a problem.
It's a little hard to.
Dude, what the fuck one do you have?
They're loud.
I got
They're
like a
annoying.
$220 unit, dude. I got a fucking expensive AF.
I like the peaceful cooking of the conventional oven. It just.
But there's no air. Where are you gonna get that good taste of air?
Sometimes you get that taste of literally like, I don't know. It like
Mine has a charcoal filter. No chance, bud. No chance.
you're getting fucking microplastics blown onto your food.
No way. No way. Not this one. Not. It's actually been discontinued. I think Instant Pot is out of business, but I did get a fucking deluxe unit.
That one's
Where
pretty
they're gonna-
large, but I find that most of them, it's not that it's big, it's just it's weird that form factor. I don't like that pull out bucket design.
It's perfect. Give it a shake. You got fucking anything in there. You got some fries. You got some chicken nugs. You got some
Yeah.
strips.
It is great for like nuggets and fries and heating those
That's
up.
what it's for. It's a fucking air fryer.
Yeah. It makes sense. It definitely, it is a fry. It fries.
It's great for the side. You use the stove or the oven for the main thing, and then you make a side and throw it in the fucking AF.
You ever like
Boom.
spray some cooking oil on your food before you do that?
Yeah, I bought this product that was like a pump sprayer, but it was like pressurized. Like you pump it, and then it's good for like a month, and you can spray like oil out of it.
Oh, instead of it's like aerosol spray type shit. I feel like that can't be that bad for you. I mean, it's like you're cooking it and eating it. It's like what? I'm sure if you're breathing it in, I think it is bad for you in the sense that you shouldn't breathe in that butter, but like
you ever do a hit of that? Just like
but I think that is
oh my fucking god. The video of the kid that huffs duster in the parking lot in the pickup truck.
That's sad. Duster, any of those inhalant drugs are just like you'll be 16 years old and already completely brain rotted.
Yeah, you have the same look in your eyes as a guy that survived a plane crash and was in a coma for 8 months.
And the paint too, people would huff. I mean, I've never seen people huff paint.
I love when they have the ring around their face where they're huffing it. It's so fucking funny.
Fucking cope. And they'd always, now that I think about it, I think white, they'd get the cheapest. You never really like experimented with different colors.
Yeah,
like,
are they flavors? Blueberry, blue?
Dude, I only get high off cobalt blue. Benjamin Moore.
Well, you came through with phthalo white? This is that mid pack. I'm not huffing this.
Dude, that shit's poison, bro. Imagine like it's like in the rosin weed community, it's like making your own spray paint can, like a homebrewed spray paint can to huff it.
Yeah. It's too expensive, dude. You can't
Go through about a can a day.
Yeah. Or you used to hear about people doing airplane glue. Like, yeah, that seems like quite the experience.
I think that must last a long time. Like
I feel like any of those must be an instant headache. Like I can't imagine. It doesn't seem like a fun time to me.
it's almost like I feel like that's one of those like the weakest kind of drug, like huffing glue, because it's like the markers, like Sharpie markers.
When
like,
I was a kid in elementary school, I heard that you could do that, and I hit like the most tremendous hits off of that and never felt anything other than a slight headache. I would literally go like wrap around it, just.
I remember kids would try to be edgy and they'd like be like huffing it so hard, and then they'd just be getting marker all over the inside of their nose.
You come up with a blackout tattoo on your nostril.
It's like, dude, he's hitting that Sharpie hard. A fat tip.
Oh shit! No, don't do that. That'll end your life. For real, guys, don't huff markers. We're against that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Except for like, what a terrible idea that they market these to kids. They might be like banned by now. I think they still have them, but the markers that were literally scented.
Yeah.
Those were also an instant headache, like the blueberry blue, and you sniff it, and it's like the most chemical smell you've ever smelled in your life.
Yeah. I don't see fragrances being too popular outside of actual perfume and cologne like anymore. Remember scratch and sniff in general?
Oh, it always was so like everything that you smell and is like an artificial scent just gave me a headache.
Yeah.
I remember there was these toys that was like the nasty doo-doo trash can toys for boys.
Yeah.
And I got this one and it was like Garlic Steven or something. And his gimmick was that he smelled like disgusting garlic armpit. But it didn't even smell just nasty. It was like made me have a headache and a migraine and want to throw up.
Was it Garbage Pail Kids?
I don't think so.
Because those are like from the 80s.
No, it wasn't that. It was like more edgier and it was like tech deck style, sort of like dudes
Yeah, I hated like gross toys. Like they love to market that
to
It's like-
boys.
yeah.
Remember the like, you're not gay for wanting an easy bake oven. Make fucking a worm.
Yeah. I want to cook an eyeball.
Yeah.
And fucking and have it squirt out green ooze.
Yeah.
Because I'm a boy.
Yeah. I only do boy shit. I hate girl shit.
Fucking yeah. The easy bake oven. They could have marketed that to boys. They could have not like bake your own beef jerky dehydrator.
Yeah. The only masculine food is stuff that gets you constipated. If you're a real man, you're constipated. Diarrhea is for girls. Real men have constipation.
I remember when I was a kid, for some reason I wanted, and I'm so autistic. This is why that I wanted a hot dog cart, and because I saw them, I don't know why I thought that would like go with my aesthetic. I wanted.
That's Hot Dog Bob. That's Bobby Dogs.
Because I liked wrestling. So
What
I
the
thought,
fuck does that mean?
'Cause it's-
Because Hulk Hogan looks like a hot dog.
no, they'd sell hot dogs at the stadium. I bet.
Okay, yeah,
So I
that's-
just
that's
thought
really a deep cut for
Yeah,
wrestling.
that's what I wanted.
That was you were gonna get in to be able to watch wrestling every day because you'd be a hot dog vendor that travels with the WWE.
Yeah, I thought in my kid mind, I'm like, dude, all my friends will come over and
Oh, whip
Fucking-
up some dogs.
we'll have hot dogs, like as if.
I mean, that would still work.
Yeah,
I
but I
would
didn't
come
think
to
of the
somebody's hot dog.
logistics about it.
Hot dog party. Hot dog party with your boys.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know why. Like
Yeah.
fucking the idea of the.
I heard Diddy was having secret hot dog parties.
Yeah, that is not a good look. Yeah, a bratwurst party. Maybe I prefer those anyway.
No, not prefer.
Yeah.
No, that's a specialty item. That is not that is not an over. That's an alternative.
Yeah, maybe.
How dare
But if we're
you.
talking hot dogs, it's got to be all beef. And then-
Bratwurst, you risk biting into it and like grease juice just flies onto your cousin's eyeball. Like they're prone to spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, well, I like it with a little mustard on it, but with the hot dog, no mustard, in my opinion, and I just put ketchup on it.
Wow.
People think
No
that's,
mustard.
Yeah, people.
That's a girl hot dog is what we call that.
Yeah, it's like a child's hot dog. That's literally how a child eats a hot dog.
Yeah.
But it's like those taste bud things that.
Boss.
Oh yeah, boy, we'll cut that out.
Yeah.
But fucking yeah, I was eating Wendy's earlier, and it's just the flavor is exactly like I remember as a kid.
Wednies.
I can understand how people who are a little older would be like, dude, I never eat fast food. Fuck that shit. It's like if you didn't eat it as a kid, then like if your parents.
I'm kind of at that point already of not eating it because it's like, for one, it's expensive. Like it's not even that good of a deal.
The
Like
biggie bags are coming back though. Everybody's got one. Even McDonald's got a $5 4 for 5.
is that the industry term for them? Like the non-branded one, the biggie bag.
No, that is the Wendy's term, but like I think they're they're copying Wendy's. I think they're the first to do that.
Yeah.
The 4 for whatever. Yeah, it's the biggie bag structure, bro.
Do they license this from the Biggie estate?
They get a royalty. And then if you could upgrade your biggie bag to a medium biggie bag too for $1.50 at Wendy's. So
Medium is bigger than just regular.
yeah, because they give you a small. But all it does is it makes the drink from a small to a
Good
medium.
value. Good value, and they give you a small.
But the biggie bag is a 4-piece nugget, the tiniest junior cheeseburger, and then a little fry, and then a little drink.
What is it called?
The $5 biggie bag.